Welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server, where things are moving so fast, man. We already updated again, man. Barely over the update blues of 1.21.3, and now, look at that, we are running on 1.21.4. Very cool. I guess, I hope. I hope not everything is broken again. I'm not gonna look today. Today, we're gonna indulge and enjoy and exploit the new update. Right? That sounds like a great plan. And, okay, yeah. Just was gathering up some XP, repairing my elytra, repaired my wood chopper. We're gonna need that. We wanna go to the Pale Gardens today, and then I have a really cool farm design for the resin. I think it's the best one that is out there at the moment. Of course, development is early, but it's based on a proof of concept of Nembon himself, who's a Minecraft developer by now, but also technical Minecraft. And he, when they worked on that, he posted a farm design proof of concept on Twitter. So I reached out to Nembon and said, hey, it looked interesting. May I put some of my hands on it and finish it and make it a viable farm thingy and test it? It's like, sure thing. And he sent me over an NBT and gave me his prototype, and we worked on it, and I think should be cool. What also is cool, of course, is the fan art of today. I don't know what's going on recently. The last three thumbnails were all black and gray, charcoal, but this is pencil. I think could also be charcoal. I don't know. I just love it. We got Charcoal Mania. It looks so cool. I look like some evil demon with a demonic creeper face, and the details at the robotic arm, freaking amazing. Posted by Embarrassed T1789 over on the Hermitcraft Reddit. Check it out. Leave some nice comments there on the Hermitcraft Reddit post, because that's an amazing piece of work, hand drawn, right, and then photographed. I love that too, like quote unquote real art, quote unquote not made with computer, of course. I mean, computer art is a real art too, but you know what I mean, like real life art on paper. That's really cool as well. Enjoyed, drawing with Docky too. I'm not a great artist or drawer, but with Docky, I'll try my best, and we had some fun painting and drawing sessions. Docky loves art, which makes me really happy. Maybe they picked it up from me a little bit, of course. I enjoy art, right? But it's good to see Docky being into it too. So, I went ahead and scouted ahead a little bit with just bringing a bed. And I'm also thinking, maybe we should bring a shulker box before we go and explore out there in the Pale Garden. I mean, we don't need much from it, but yeah, let me get a shulker box. Alrighty, so I used chunk paste to locate a potential Pale Garden biome, and went ahead this morning and placed a portal there. It should be somewhat over there. Let's see, at minus 500-ish. I think that's it. Yeah. That's the portal we made. I haven't gone through yet, so it's got to be exciting to see what's on the other side. But hopefully a Pale Garden awaits us there. And let's hop into that bad boy and see where it takes us. Alright, it takes some time to load. That's good. And we know new terrain. Nobody was here, supposedly. Oh, yeah, that looks pale. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap, there's already a creaking guy. I'm not prepared yet. Oh. Okay. No. Can't set my spawn here. I want to... No. Oh. Suzuma said, can we keep night? So I'm thinking he might be... Oh, man, you really have to look at them, do you? Oh, they're everywhere. Okay, I'm leaving. See you. I want to come here during the day. It is spooky. Those guys, I wasn't able to set my spawn there, you know, so in case we die, it would be like a super pain in the butt because these idiots were there and wouldn't let me place my bed. Let's see if we somehow managed to do it. Uh, uh, you know, the creaking guys. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, who punched? What gave us damage? Okay, nothing spawned here. We have our spawn point set. That's good. That's good. Whew. All right. So this is the new biome. Why did we come here in the nighttime? I want to sleep. It's spooky. Ah, the skeleton shot us up there. Okay. All right, it's a pretty big, but these biomes are not huge. And part of the charm of it is the eerie silence inside. And indeed, there is an eerie silence here. It's really quiet. All right. So, this is the wood. We're gonna need a lot of it. But best we just try to get some saplings. And then there's also this pale moss. Yeah. Cool. I suppose it works the same way as the other moss. Let's grab some of that too, so we have some. And then we would also like to locate one of the hearts. Who? Ah! Creeper, what are you doing here? Go away. You're not part of the fun experience. I wanna... Oh, there is one guy. Huh! These skeletons. Oh. Oh god, they're everywhere now again. Huh! Oh, these skeletons, man! Stop! You're ruining the creaking experience. Okay. Okay, so we're at the edge here. That's bad, you know, and then probably... Because I think... Ah! Huh! Huh! I think nothing else can spawn in this biome. But these dudes... Okay, where is your heart? It's over there. Ha, 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 ha. Ah. Okay, okay. That's the problem with the other mobs. For sure, that doesn't help. Huh. Okay. I saw his heart over there. We're gonna... Now it's daytime. Daytime is coming in, so they will vanish. Okay, that's definitely... That's definitely spooky. Huh. Okay, I like it. We like it. Oh, there they die. Okay, I saw a heart there. Who? Stupid skeletors. That's not a heart. That's the resin. But there's a heart. Ha! Stop! Right. Don't look at the Enderman now. Creeper blew up everything here. The Enderman did quite the opposite. Okay, here, that is a heart. Boom, and we can silk touch it. You can also craft hearts with the resin. So that is good, but if you have one now, we can pretty much build this crazy farm. If we have one heart, we can multiply them. I saw some spawning back here, so I assume maybe in some of these trees we might see some hearts. It's obviously easy, you know, if we poke them, it kind of directs you towards the heart. But yeah, there is the moss, the hanging root stuff here, you know, and with this moss stuff, it can also grow up like that and create some decoration. But this we probably need to shear it, I would assume. Okay, by shearing we're getting it. This we can't get. Okay, but yeah, there's a chance with these carpets, I think, right? If you place them there, yeah, there's a chance it creates this decorative bit. So that's pretty cool. It's a new thing we haven't had. Okay, then yeah, it's the eerie silence in here is also pretty decent. But yeah, during daytime, it's a very chill and peaceful place. But I have to say, those guys kind of stalking you like that is definitely eerie. Ooh, another skeleton somewhere. Skeletons are more annoying though. What the heck? Yeah, I think, right? I think all other mobs can spawn in these biomes too. I forgot. There was, at the moment, I find it's really hard sometimes to keep track with all the updates all the time. Because then there's experimental features and whatnot. And it caused me to sometimes check out a little bit in the update cycle. Because I just find it's so tedious, and then you don't know what is in what version. Everybody was freaking out. Oh god, the minecart changes will come now in this version, but it's still, it's experimental. So, yeah, it's a bit. Sometimes I don't know. Very confusing. They had snapshots, right? And then on top of snapshots, they do experimental now. Let's clip off some more of these vines. They should be easy to farm. I mean, just bone meal them, right? And then we can probably make a nice farm out of them. I haven't really looked into that. Seemed straightforward. And I'm pretty sure there's plenty of designs for that out there already. Let's see if we roam here a little bit, if we see a really in-your-face heart somewhere else. But they seem to be sometimes hidden in the trees. We saw, or inside the trees. They're not super obvious. Yeah, there's none here. So, yeah. Technically, though, they should be nicely visible because most of the stems are like 2x2s and you cannot really hide block in there. They can be hidden in the leaves too. As I said, the easiest way obviously is to have some creaking strolling around and then you hit them a bit. But yeah, it's decent. There is also the flowers here in this biome. That's what I'm still looking for, trying to explore a bit. Oh, there they are. Okay, so they change their shape, so to speak. When what happens if you bone meal here? During daytime they open up. Okay, we probably have to farm them here actually, right? If you want more of them, you have to come to a pale garden and bone meal around here. Let's see if we grow some more flour. Yeah. Guess you can only grow them here, obviously. Or can you? Yeah, no. I would assume so. Alright, a little bit unlucky. So I guess we pick up a few while we're here. They seem to be not too abundant, though, here, at least in this forest we found. There's a lot of carpet and moss on the floor, I guess, that, takes away chances of flowers to be generated. I'm also still looking if I can spot some more hearts, but yeah, they're not active during the day, right? So they're not so easy to spot. Probably walked past one or two and you saw it already in the video and I missed it. But it's not a problem. We got one. And if we have one, we can make lots more with the wood here. Okay. Let's just try to take in the new biome a little bit. I like the looks of the wood. You make all these pale variants of blocks out of it, which is really cool. Kind of, we're missing a lightly textured wood like that, or not so saturated maybe. That's pretty cool. Will probably come in handy for some cool building ideas. The stripped variants also looks very nice, in my opinion. So that's cool. Alright, let's see. While I'm here, I'm just, I want to get a wood and then I'm just going to chop through here. Maybe we'll run into a heart again. And I want to see if I can pick up more flowers. Let's get our shulker boxes going. And toss some of the wood in there. Okay. I have a decent amount already. Okay, here the biome ends. Maybe. Yeah, but I haven't spotted many of these flowers yet, to be honest. kind of transitions there, yeah, into the dark forest. Kind of makes sense. Oh, there are some more flowers there. Oh, there's a nice patch. Okay, let's pick them all up. Definitely want to see them transform as well during night. Can be used, obviously. These flowers change when night falls, right? I don't know exactly what nighttime, if it's different from villager work times or things like that, when it is exactly, but obviously can be used as a nice daylight sensor, day and night sensor, probably pretty precise. So that's interesting, right? You just observe it to it, and that should hopefully then trigger. So, all right, what do we have here? No more hearts though. Yeah, they're definitely still a bit difficult to spot right now if you don't have experience with the biome yet. I want to see how one looks. But it should be glowing actually, right? It should be pretty visible if I'm not mistaken. As long as it's in between two of the pale woods. Right, it has to be up above and below or around it. There needs to be the pale wood to activate it, kind of. Yeah, but so far they don't seem like super frequent from what I can tell. Oh, there's more flowers. Let's grab those too. We have some of the moss, so we can hopefully replicate that too easily if we need to. Okay. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's this biome, and it's quiet. In the night, though, it comes to life and definitely gives you some nice jump scares and kind of a feeling of being chased and so on. Pretty well executed with this mob. Bit of a different vibe to it, right? Something new they tried also with its passive damage absorption, pretty much, right? You can hit it like constantly and it will not take damage. You have to take out the heart to eliminate it. That's also kind of a new approach there. Not just simply kill the mob, destroy an item it belongs to, kind of. That's a new concept. All right, I wasn't able to grab another heart yet. We have this one in our inventory, and I guess we're gonna wait for nightfall again and see if we can just, whack a creaking and see where his heart is. That sounds like a good plan. What time is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, night's about to fall. We know here there were some creaking about here. Oh, there's some flowers. I'll grab them real quick. And then hopefully we'll see some more spawns again, and then we try to grab us another heart or two. Although it's not really necessary, we got what we wanted out of here. But I still want to experience a little bit more night action with these guys and see how to best deal with them. I guess there's a simple answer to that. Come in the daytime. All right. Okay, no, can't really see any hearts here. I thought they would maybe be a bit easier to spot. But so far, didn't really see anything aside the one we found. It's interesting. Maybe you spotted a few, let me know. All these other stupid animals. Okay, nighttime's coming. Oh, there's a creek guy already. Let's hit him. Ah, in here. Oh, the skeleton ruining the party. Oh, there, yeah, somewhere there. It's unnecessary annoying with the other mobs being here, pretty much. That's the annoying bit. Who should be... There's skeletons everywhere. Okay, but down there, there was resin at the tree. And that's maybe also a good way for you to find them later, right? You go ahead, whack a few of the creaking, and then resin shows up around the actual heart right there. It's always close to the heart, and then you'd know, okay, there is most likely a heart up in there. So let's see. Dig in there. There it is. Brup. And we took out the creaking. Okay. Yeah, resin is the blocks we are technically after. That's the good stuff that you can get out of here. Because, yeah, it's a really good scaffolding block. Oh, these skeletons are so annoying. Okay. There is a guy over there. Okay, so yeah, using resin to locate hearts by just hitting them. And then you run through the forest pretty much. Hit a few. And then sleep. And then, they despawn, and then you see the resin on the trees and know, roughly there is a heart. I think this is a pretty safe method you could use. All right, but I think we got pretty much everything for now we wanted out of here. And, yeah, bunch of flowers. We still know where this portal is. I think I will mark it with some pale wood. And, yeah, then we go back and start working on... playing with these creaking a bit in a controlled environment. Alright, here is my haul from the woods there, Pale Gardens. One creaking heart, 2 creaking hearts we have. And if we want more, because having more creaking hearts obviously is the key to success if you want to get lots of resin. Creaking heart. Here, so we need blocks of resin, and 1 block of resin is crafted from 9 of these resin clumps. So we don't even have enough to do that. So we need a quick and dirty and fast solution to produce ourselves resin. And as I said, if you have 1 heart, you can have plenty. So, I don't know, let's just pick a random spot somewhere around here. And then we go up a bunch of blocks. And then we built this temporarily here before we built the big boy farm. But for the big boy farm, we need like 120 hearts or so. So, we need some resin. Okay, let's get up here. I think should be good enough. You want to stay above the ground, stay away from other places where stuff could spawn. And yeah, I think that's definitely high enough here now. And yeah, a simple way to do this would be, let's say we have a double chest here, and then yeah, we wanna feed hoppers into that. So let's say we do this, and then we also want to cover the sides, and then yeah, we would take one of our pale oak setups here. All right, creaking heart, something like that. Boom. And now it's activated. And now we just pretty much want to detect if this thing is doing something, right? If some resin is spawned there, and then we want to kind of push it out or break it. So we could have a sticky piston back here, just like that. And let me chop that away. And then, yeah, we need to detect here. So best we would detect on both sides. So we put a observer here and there. Then we're just watching the sides of this yeah, piece of wood here if there's some resin. And then we kind of push out. So I guess, let me see. We can do this. Put those here. And then we just want to trigger that guy here. Okay. So I'm just whipping this together pretty much makeshift. But maybe you can do it a little bit simpler. But in the end, this is what we would need here. Yeah, now we can do this pretty much. Oh, we want to face downwards. Let me... Okay, a little bit closer. Yep. All right. That sounds like a plan. Yeah. Then we could do simply this, and then we use some rails to transfer the signal. And then we should be good. Let's see. Rail. Bim bam bum. Then we're good. Yeah. Should work. If something changes here, we can test it. If something pops up here, boop, we push this out. Yep. Same thing on the other side. All good in the hood. Alright. Now, theoretically, okay, let's chop all this away. We just have to chill here and wait until nighttime, until one of the creaker guys spawns. And then we just stare at him, because they become pretty much, yeah, harmless, right? If you stare at them, they can't do anything to you. And then we just hit him. Then they should spawn resin around the heart. And then, yeah, we should be good. That is the plan, right? Then we farm a lot of resin with the simple setup. And then we try to build a bigger one. And yeah, for the other things, I mean, with the moss and stuff, that seems to be more than straightforward. But yeah, we might look into that too today. So let's see. It's a pretty small area, technically, where the thing could spawn, but it should spawn up on here. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna chill here. Can it spawn directly next to me? That's the question. We'll figure it out. Why is this crazy rain going on? We can't tell if it's nighttime. All right, I'm gonna chill here and see if you get something to spawn. But yeah, we need night. Ah, it finally stopped the rain. I was wondering what time it was. No clue. Javin also had no idea what was going on. Ah, them golems. All right, so night is falling. So the creaking guy should be able to spawn here. I put some more blocks here, like some wood. Maybe we give him a bit more space so their spawning is enticed. Alright, but they can spawn on all the other, pretty much on everything, even on glass, pretty much as long as it's not blocked. There are 3 over 2 blocks tall at least, you know, so if you have 2 blocks spaced above, so 2 block height, they cannot spawn, but anywhere else they can. Okay, so in theory now, whoa, there he is. Okay, now we just keep an eye on him. Ah, okay, like this. And every 5 seconds, they can actually spawn the whatchamacallit, resin. We're staring at him. And then you can see whenever it spawns, poof. Above here, you know, it's already blocked. All the sites that can spawn spawned. And here now we just stand and hit him. And whenever there is some resin next to the block, it gets sucked up by the hoppers when this thing is moving. Right here, when it's here on the side, it pops off while pushing, and yeah, the front bit falls into here. That's it. Now we just stand here all night long. I asked Javin not to sleep and hit this guy and see how much resin we get out of it. It's like it's not super efficient, but you know, this is a simple farm design you could use just to farm him a little bit. Right? Or any variants of that pretty much. You just need to detect here at this block if the resin spawned and then fire a piston. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that if you don't want to use gold rail. Probably you could do it even a little bit simpler if you think about it for a while, but that's the theory, and you know, that works well. You could also have multiple of these modules, of course, right, next to each other, or 3 or 4 around you for a smaller scale farm. But we will skip all the in-between steps and go from this right away to a beast that runs on mobcap. I mean, yeah, you know, we're not gonna play about. We're gonna go all out. So yeah, a little bit of creaker hitting overnight, and then let's see what we get. What a cinematic shot. The moon going down in the background. Night is almost over. Let's see. And the guy should just simply despawn. And then we'll see what the output is of this thing. With one night of whacking the creaking. So let's see. I wonder when exactly they are despawning. But it cannot be that much longer anymore. Moon is almost set. Sun's coming up. You don't like the light. And... oh. Still can get a few hits in. It's also good to know how long they actually stay around. Okay. Wow. Still. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright. Sun is about to come up. Okay. Let's see. Alright, yeah, that was from building. That is okay. That is about 4 stacks of resin clumps. That is neat, that is neat. So let's see. If we go ahead, craft them now. I think it's a 3x3. Yeah. Okay, so that's 27 hearts right there. So in just a few nights, I could easily get the number of hearts I would need for the bigger farm. Oh, and you can also smelt these. Not in the blast furnace. But these resin clumps you can smelt up and turn into bricks. And that is also something we would need. I don't even have a normal furnace anyway here. There's only the power smelter. That's crazy. We need some sort of normal furnace just for stuff like that if you quickly want to smelt something, right? It's like everything is high-tech here. Wait. Let's make ourselves a furnace real quick and yeah, let's just throw it in here. Boom. Regular good old furnace. Alright. And then we grab some coal from here real quick. And then we can actually smelt these. Yeah. And then they turn into bricks. And then, yeah, we have to look into the recipes. So resin, and then here. All these variants. Chiseled, but I think it starts with the bricks and then we can turn them. Pretty sure you can also use the saw for it. So, and you can uncraft. That's very important to know. So, yeah, uncraft it again. Very, very good thing. Can we actually also just want to see something? No, we cannot smelt those directly. Okay. The good thing, why do you want to have resin blocks, is you actually have really good scaffolding blocks. Like, you know, you can instantly break them like this. But, you know, like honey or slime. But they don't have the annoying properties these two blocks bring, right? The bounciness of the slime blocks, the stickiness of the honey. With those, you can really have nice scaffolding blocks as an alternative to scaffolding. But yeah, really good. And, you know, nice popping color. And potentially there will be a permit. So, you know, I'll be ready. I'll get myself a resin permit. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, let's check out these bricks here real quick. Yeah, those make those, and then we can also saw it up in all the other ones we want. How do these chiseled resin block look? Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely look cool. All right, we should also probably plant some of these. How is it called? Eye blossom, exactly. Just to see how they look when we're up there at the creaking farm overnight. Let's get some dirt, then we can plant them there to have a look. And we should probably also stick a torch up there. Do I even have a torch? Man, that's also on my really need to do list. I really need to make me a torch crafter, man. I always am short of torches. It's getting a thing. It's really getting a thing. And whatever I do with the torches, I don't keep them on me. I don't know, sometimes, I'm building something, then inventory is crammed again, then the torches just get deemed as, don't need them now, and then they end up in some chests, and then I'm always running around without torches. It's very remarkable. We have a few now, but yeah, we need an automatic torch. I have an idea for that, how we could do it pretty cleverly. All right, but just to see these things overnight, let's plant 3 here. This farm looks also a bit neat. And what happens if you put torch on there? Okay, it's blocked now. All good. So now it's lit up here. We can just chill and wait until the next night. And I probably, if we do that, probably also want a bit of, whatchamacallit, phantom protection when I'm standing here. I mean, technically we don't have to stand here. We can also stand a bit further away. But yeah, so we want a glass block above us or something here where we could stand. Yeah, that's a good plan. Creaking could spawn on there too, but in the end it doesn't matter. We just need to get a few hits in. So let's grab ourselves a little bit of glass and make it a little bit safer to stand up there. Phantoms are my demise. Alright, night 2. Ah, yeah. And now the flowers opened up. They look pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do we have a light level from them? I don't know, it's overwritten by the torch. Wait. Yeah, they don't give off any light. Unfortunately. I mean, why not? Some of... they should give off a little bit of light, right? I mean, some mushrooms even give off a little bit of light. Why didn't they implement that? It would be cool. It would have been like automated lighting in a way, right? Have it somewhere and then it turns on automatically during nighttime. It's a little bit of a light source. I feel this will be added. If not, it's a huge mischance, in my opinion. Alright, let's keep on hitting this guy. Alright, night 3 done. Kind of the similar result. Somewhat in that range. I started a little bit later. I quickly went back to the pale dark oak wood thingy and got me, or what is it called? Pale gardens or whatever. I got myself 4 of the saplings. You need 4. Like, it's a 2x2 like dark oak wood, but it's the pale version. Cool, we got unlucky. Let's get more bone. Just wanted to see. The leaves also give off a gray particle effect, which is cool, which can be maybe used for decorative purposes and for builds and things, so that's nice. Yeah, let's grab us that and go back and bone meal the guy. Let's see how it grows. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here's the particle effects. It's like leaves dropping. Now you can see it. It's actually pretty nice. Alright, but yeah, as it kind of similarly grows like dark oak wood, I would assume retrieving enough saplings can always be a problem for automated farming, but it should work out. I mean, I already can imagine simple designs. Oh yeah, there's already saplings dropping galore, all good. That will work with that. There's simple dark oak wood designs potentially. We could run these as well in our insane dark oak wood factory, which I have a fix by now. I need to try to implement. Hopefully that works. Then we could probably simply run these right in there. I don't foresee any issues. No creaking hearts, by the way, will spawn with those. Like if you grow them like that. Okay, we got 2 saplings back at the moment. See how much more we get. We need 4 at least to be able to grow another tree. But yeah, so far so good. I think we'll get it. There's enough leaves up there. Just want to make sure. Okay. I mean, you can always fortune to increase your chances, but it seems like this one generated big enough to give us 4 more. I just want to try to grow another tree. There we go. There we already got another one. Let's move over a little bit so they don't intersect and see if more saplings drop. A little bit of research here. As I said, I haven't done much direct snapshot research. It just became super frustrating because the changes they were implementing were happening so fast that nobody really felt like, hey, let's step around in the snapshots and develop something. Let's wait for the full release. Maybe makes sense, but yeah, kind of took the fun out of snapshot reviews a little bit because yeah, everybody got kind of hesitant to develop. Yeah, things were simply rapidly changing all the time. All right, we got one additional one out of this, and there's still a few more leaves up there. But yeah, that's definitely sustainable, as it seems. With yeah, if you start with one tree, yeah, there's already 2 more here. Okay, but this so far dropped 4 in total, 5, I think. Yeah, we're good. All right, I'll just farm some wood here and do a few more runs here at the mini farm, and then we should have enough to actually start working on the bigger design. And yeah, that will be fun, that's for sure. It's very insane. Technically, you know, it's also a very, very easy mob switch, like a super easy mob switch. By the way, it doesn't matter like how much damage you do to these creakings, right? You just need to damage them. So technically, you can also simply punch them with your fist. Doesn't matter. Don't need to use your sword. But of course, if you want to hit more of them and want to use the sweeping effect, and that is obviously something you need to consider if you want to produce more than a sword with sweeping edge. But only that though. Sweeping edge is literally the only thing you would technically need. Because yeah, you're never going to kill them, or you never want to kill them. Just want to touch them up. So yeah, that's how this goes. And another night here punching the creaking. These 2 poor guys, they became some punching bag. I feel almost bad. Like this is new mob, and you know, you just be like, yeah, okay, you come here, sit in my contraption, you have to stand there and I punch you all night. Actually, I love it. That thing over there works pretty well for small amounts of resin, and to get going, look at that. I farmed a while on it, and I have 128 creaking hearts now. You always need a resin block for that. That's 9 and 2 of the pale oak to craft it. So I got those, and I also, on top of that, made a ton of resin bricks and some more resin materials. And pretty much what you can see here, plus our beloved building blocks, is the basis for an insane resin farm. Actually, more insane than I anticipated. I mean, you know, good old Nembon, he knows what he's doing. Developing Minecraft and on the side, showing us the most efficient ways to farm stuff. So the prototype or the concept Nembon developed works really well. Now I went ahead together with Glotz and finalized the design. And yeah, we are up here now, and the farm we are about to build could spit out 175,000 resin per hour. Divide that by 6, then you end up with something like 20,000 per night, or 30,000 or something per night. And then if you craft that down, in the end, we will end up with 3,200-ish resin blocks. So always 9 resin in there per night. So almost 2 Schalke boxes per night. That's decent. You know, you don't get too much sleep and too much night here on the Hermitcraft server. There's always somebody on sleeping, so you want to spend your time efficiently. So obviously, before we can build the farm, we have to deal with this onslaught of items that comes out. So we need a processing system that will include a bunch of crafters and some item rotation and whatnot. And in the end, everything will end up in this chest here. One thing you should consider when you build in working with these dudes. So from the heart, measured from the heart horizontally, 16 blocks and vertically 9 blocks is the spawning range around the heart for these creaking guys. So make sure, you know, if you have other farms around, stay away far enough. So we're 16 away from there. They cannot spawn on half slabs. They also cannot, they need 3 high to spawn, so 2 high, and then a ceiling also prevents them from spawning. But yeah, obviously you don't want them to spawn around uncontrollably. You want them to spawn in the farm. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna do the item processing system. We've seen similar systems before, and when I'm done with that, the interesting part starts with the cool creaking farm. Can't wait to build that thing. It's so cool. One of those satisfying farms. All right. And there goes the processing system. Let's look at it from on top. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm gonna go for orange color theme and using some of the new blocks here. I think that's gonna look really nice. And yeah, pretty much we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crafters here. And all the resin will drop in here, get aligned by the sea pickle, then slide along here, get into these crafters first, then come around and here. And in case, but it shouldn't be, some resin is left over, it will burn here, but yeah, there shouldn't. And then, you know, these crafters that sit here are just powered by these crafters, right? These are set to 9, full, and then comparator, and then we just send the signal through via the observer below, right? When this goes on, power here, powers this, observer detects, sends a signal, we craft. And then we spit out everything here in this water channel, like all the crafters facing here, and then it goes over there, and yeah, slides onto this hopper configuration here. So we got the hopper sitting on top, we got one hopper pulling and one pushing to the side, and here will be the shulker box filling in. So here we're loading actually with double hopper speed, right? So it should be good enough to process everything that comes out of there, and it's gonna be gnarly fast. So yeah, that's the processing system. And now kind of the interesting part starts. So we learned about the theory of creaking spawning already. So we know around the heart like that, creakings can spawn like 16 blocks vertically, horizontally, and 9 blocks vertically, right? So what would be a smart setup to have, you know, as many creaking hearts close to you as possible? Obviously, you want to have the creaking guys in the middle somewhere where you can hit them, and then you want to have the creaking hearts around you, right? So a piston feed tape is obviously the solution for a problem like that, and then you just add 1 + 1, right? Creaking hearts. If we push these blocks, we learned that already, if we move blocks around, resin will pop off. So all we need is creaking hearts, a piston feed tape, and a little bit of redstone. Okie dokie. I already like the look of this thing. It's just popping so much with the resin. Looking really, really cool. So now just finish the upper collection area. Pretty much where, you know, the creaking will spawn and then they will sit in this hole here, but also all the resin that drops from the sides is collected here. And yeah, to finish this we need a button, and then we can turn the water on and off. So, you know, if you want to spawn them in later, we just do this, right? We turn off the water, and it should turn off all the way. Yeah. And then we can also turn it on again and flush all potential creaking to the middle, and also the loot. And then the loot will fall down here, and here we just have the water stream, right, that then transports it down into our processing array. Yeah, and for farming we'll just stand here, similar to our gold farm. And all the creakings will be pushed into this corner here, and then we just chill here and we hit them by yeah, hitting a minecart and sweeping edge. And yeah, why do we use a minecart, not hit them directly? Well, be smart, be smart. This farm will not spit out XP, so if you stand here and hit the creaking directly, that would be a dumb move, right? You want to hit something that doesn't damage your sword. So here comes the minecart, right? We sweeping edge the minecart, then we can use this farm infinitely without damaging our sword. Obvious. All right. So now that is set up, and now here you can see already where the wood and creaking hearts will be. We will stack that up on top, and yeah, then we'll also need an inner ring, and on this inner ring of wood, there actually the hearts will spawn. Right, or the resin will spawn. But yeah, it's a little bit of theory to explain. I'll just continue building here, and then it'll all make sense. It's not much more to go. It's a really compact and nice looking farm, so I could imagine this could become some sort of prototype or general farm most people will build if they want to have something good. Aha. I'm done here. And night was just falling. So let's just switch the thing on and see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Let's wash them to the middle. We got to do it several times. While you look at them, they completely are immovable in water. Okay, and here we have them nicely stored up on the... Okay, that's... We can get 120 in total. By the way, this is also a mob switch, right? This is the most simple mob switch you can do. Just spawn in creakings overnight like that. Alright, let's wash them in. Alright. Coolio. Let's see if we can get some more to spawn. Ah, a few. Oh. Hello. I think that's it. Okay. Let's wash them all in here. Then we stand here. Then we take our sword. And, yeah, we start swinging. Okay, here we go. Every 5 seconds we can hit them. I hit them more often, doesn't matter. And yeah, there you can see it. It's happening. What is even going on, you might wonder. So we have all these creaking hearts around there, 120. Right, and you can see resin spawned all over the place already. So these spots are blocked. No more resin can spawn around these hearts when we hit the dudes. So now we have this inner layer that is stripped, stripped wood. And now we have all 120 in there, and every time I hit them, the only spot that is left where resin can spawn is these, areas here. And there was none spawning here. Looks like we got them all. Okay, so, and then, what happens is when I hit them, they try to produce resin from their hearts by a distance of 2 from the heart. They can do that. So this wood is... Right here is the heart, and right next to it is this wood. So all of the inside here is gonna be full of resin. And then we just have observers up there that detect that. They see resin, same as we did in our small setup, right? And then we send a pulse through down here via this contraption here. You can see every time, boop, quick pulse. And then we just have a normal shifting wall design, right? We shift the walls over. You can see that here. Walls get shifted, and that makes it so all the resin falls off, and this is as easy as you can do. This is the principle you should use, vertical walls like that, because you don't have to time anything, wait for the 5 seconds, have water flushing over and blocking the resin from happening, and it's like super simple this way and highly efficient. As you can see, we drop like insane amounts of resin every time. So, with every swing. And the particles are also insane. All of them are like kind of packed together here, sitting on this, sitting on the wall here, pretty much in front of the wall, in that water. And we made sure we have low water, so the water source starts back here and flows out. It then spreads diagonally here, and this is the lowest the water can be, or pretty low water here, so they don't jump around stupidly. They just stand there. Otherwise, if you have it in water, they might jump in the beginning, But if you look at them, they just sink down anyway. So this is maybe not 100% needed, but a little bit more smooth. Them just standing there. Yeah, and then all the stuff that gets collected here in the corners of the shifting design. Sometimes here, you know, we get resin here too. We collect that too. It falls down and then goes into these chutes. And we have these chutes on all the corners to make sure we collect. We have a lossless collection here. So yeah, everything gets in here and then through our system. Broom drops down. Right in here you can see our processing system. Pretty much we have all these hoppers here that lead into these crafters, and the resin is just going about here, right? And then yeah, feeding into the crafters, and eventually the setup will run full, and yeah, all these crafters will be active, and we are producing resin blocks, and here they come. A ton of them. And then they go into the hopper and here into the shulker loader. And hopefully, we probably didn't catch the full 10-minute night here. But yeah, we should get at least 1.5 shulker boxes, if not more. And yeah, around us here as well, as you can see, these guys are blocking the spawn cap now completely. Nothing else can spawn. So this is actually a mob switch. Overnight, if you turn this thing on, you have a perfect mob switch, which is really, really cool. And yeah, a nice bonus. So if you want to build something in the night, just turn on this thing and you have peace and quiet, no mob spawning. Man, these particles go absolutely bonkers. And yeah, we're gonna smash through the night here, right? The minecart killing system, relatively simple. We have the sweeping edge on us. We break the minecart, it just drops down into the hopper, goes in here, boom, and it gets placed right away again. There's a dropper below here. Right in here you can see the redstone firing there. Yeah, and we just chill and hit these crazy 120 creaking. Yeah, this thing, well, does an hourly rate of a farm like that make sense? Not really, because you cannot stand here during the daytime, right? So per hour, this thing would make 175,000 resin, which is not really possible, but that's the rate of the thing. And yeah, in the end, as I said, 3,200 and something blocks should come out with one night of standing here. And that's over 1.5, almost 2 shulker boxes pretty much per night. And I don't know how many resin blocks you need, but you know, should be good. And in my opinion, as I always say, it makes sense to build farms that are highly efficient. You know, with this thing, cool and fun. I stood there though for like 6-7 nights to farm these few blocks together so I can build this. Like running this thing one night and I can make so much whatever resin. Yeah, probably running this one night will be enough, I guess. But yeah, who knows? You know, hopefully other hermits want some of that too, and maybe I can get the permit. And yeah, now slowly but surely, yeah, the moon is going down. Let me quickly check here on the timing at 23,400-ish. The night ends. No sleep, please. All right. Well, if you'd sleep now, it wouldn't matter anyways. Wouldn't do much. But yeah, if somehow we can set it at the status mod. I still haven't figured out how to do that, and I think nobody really pays attention to it. I don't know how it works again. Maybe it was a trigger command. Somehow we could say that if somebody goes into bed, they get a message, hey, please don't sleep. I guess I have to look into that. Although, yeah, I guess I wouldn't have to spend too many nights here. All right, let's see. Oh, and there they are gone. And yeah, the farm resets itself. Right now there's water. It's activated still. And yeah, nothing can happen, right? Nothing can spawn anywhere here, not around the farm, and also nothing spawned outside, so we're cool. So yeah, that thing does its thing now. Now the farm will still be processing. There will be still backed up resin in here, I would say. Yeah, here we go. And maybe we can also get one of the crafters. Let me fly up here real quick. and somehow get in there. Bit difficult, bit cramped. It's always the thing with compactness, right? Then you can access your stuff not so well, but yeah, you can see, right? Boom, goes in and then just crafts. And yeah, we're doing that with all of these, pretty much. You can toss it in here, so it gets processed too. Yeah. Okay. While this thing is still cooking, let's see if we actually already got a shulker box in here. Yes, we do. And we're filling a second one, so there was nothing in there. It's the first run ever. So we got this thing, and now I'm gonna wait and let this finish. Pretty cool here with this shulker loader. We have a button there. It's just a manual trigger. Then we can get this shulker box out without big hassle. But yeah, it's the normal shulker loader you always do, right? Here we have hoppers pointing into the shulker box. Here we measure, and then pretty much through here. Power level, right? If power level is exceeded, we send power into here, and that just fires this piston, which brings the observer over, and then we fire this piston. It's kind of a loop like that, and at the same time we place a new shulker box. So this is how this thing is made up. Let me fly around in case you want to replicate that. And now there will be the question again, will there be a tutorial for this? And well, technically I think I could do one. Maybe as a little Christmas gift. I'll can be bothered to make another tutorial, although I haven't done one in ages. But you know, I think this could be worth it. I mean, it's a cool design, and I think it could become something a lot of people want to use for resin. So yeah, I think the crafting is done. Okay, let's press here and get the shulker box out and see how much we got. This was not a full night. But yeah, one shulker box and yeah, 9 stacks pretty much almost. That's decent, I would say. Pretty decent outcome already. Oh wait, we cannot leave them here, otherwise they might spawn on them. All right, pretty cool, pretty cool. That's pretty hardcore. And yeah, integrated it here into the area. I don't think we need to directly connect it over to the storage system. So we need to set up a bulk. I would say we do a bulk storage for resin, because we will have a lot of that. Indeed. Also, the farm looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Very satisfying when it starts up and all them spawn in instantly. Kind of cool. It's a nice little cube. Don't underestimate it. It spits out a lot of items. Oh yeah, hunger, by the way, is also not really a problem with this farm, right? You only run it overnight. But you could also easily put a beacon somewhere close by if you just want to stand here and keep on rocking. And a cool addition to the farm, of course, would be a daylight detector system, right? And then pretty much water stream is on by default, and then when night falls, it turns off. Or you know, probably want to tune it as exactly to when the creaking would spawn. Probably could do it with the flowers too, the new flowers. Detect the change of their state. Maybe that's in sync with when the creakings spawn. That would be nice. But, you know, then you could turn it on fully automatically, let creaking spawn, and you just then stand here and keep on hitting forever with the beacon, and then it just automatically spawns in the creaking overnight for you. You know, water stream shuts off for a bit, lets them spawn, flushes once or twice, and then poof. So you could fully AFK that with a small addition of the daylight sensor detector. Maybe we'll add that if we feel like it. Why not? It could be a simple system. Wanted to play around with this spore blossom anyways, or whatever it's called. Pale blossom. Okay, we're still going here. What time is it? Not AFK. Alright, I can't reply. Can't reply. What's Joe on about? Alright. Full test, I couldn't. Oh, okay, finally reply. Oh, let me get out of here. Okay. Good, 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 good. Let's see what the farm spit out now. Yeah, I know, but yeah. All these complainers, man. You know, I see them all coming. Hey, Doc, I heard you have this super fast resin farm. Can I have some? All right. There is already a full shulker box in here. And then, you know, when the thing is done processing, we check in the other one. That's the last one in the row. I think it also got some resin. That's good to see. But I think, yeah, nothing ran over. So we're grabbing everything. So this layout with that amount of crafters, 7 in total, is fine. Alright, I'll run this through here to the end, and when the thing is done crafting, we'll do another check and see if the rates are somewhat where we expect them to be. Alright, I'm thinking the crafting is done. I don't see any more resin blocks rolling in. Alright, so then let's see. Yeah, I think we're there with the rates. So we got a full one. We need to subtract pretty much the top layer. So we got these two and then pretty much almost full. And rough, not, you know, maybe wasted a minute in this night or so. But yeah, okay, these rates are absolutely there. Very nice to see. Okay, let's put this shulker box back into the system. So we can actually fill it. Which one was it? This one here. Fill it up fully. And that goes back into the shulker box. I have no shulker box crafter here hooked up. Could easily do that. But I don't see myself farming millions of resin blocks. You know, I mean, what do you want to do with them? I mean, sure, there's buildings and whatnot. But, you know, we have like hundreds of thousands already resin. You know, and yeah. It's a good farm. Alright, since yesterday I spent another night or two here on the farm, and it's working like a charm. Really cool project. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, looked also in these blossoms a little bit, in the flowers, right? Can we use these flowers for reliable daylight detection? And of course not. They are random tick based. So, you know, I've got one here. Right, they not instantly when the time switches switch over or so. They get random ticks and check if their current state is appropriate for the time of the day. So if it would be night and the flower would look like that, eventually it gets a random tick and then does that. So random tick is random. We cannot rely on that. It would tell other flowers that are close by, though, that they should also change their shape as well. Flowers in a pot like that don't do that, though. So, yeah, it's not really a good thing to detect daylight. So we might have to work with villagers, which are the most reliable daylight detector there is. Yeah, so cool episode. I'm pretty stoked. Everything running fine here in 1.21.4. Just hoping and waiting for continuity so we can have our connected textures back. You know, continuity just came out for 21.3 last week, right? And yeah, now we're back at it again. Probably, you know, updating to the next version already before we get the connected textures back. So annoying, man, this fast update cycle, man. Anyways, I'd say we wrap it up for today, guys. It was a cool episode. And as usual, we wrap it up with the comment of the week by Questerer. And they say, I like how Dog is happy to be friends with the Popo, which are manned by. Cupfan, presumably the ore snatcher, Skiz, right hand of Big Salmon, yeah, and Green and Scar destroyed Doc's mining machine in Season 9 and overcovered the perimeter, and are two pesky birds in general. Yes, I know. But hey, you know what they're saying, huh? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Right, gotta keep an eye on these guys. Oh yeah, and I heard the lawsuit is coming. Might be happening next week. Ooh, baby, lawyer Doc, I need a suit. Make sure to leave a like. See you next time. Subscribe. Bye bye, boo bye, bye.